Alright guys, we got another world tournament. That means some of the world tournament characters have EZA'd. I think that Kale could at least have a little bit of value in that she is kind of like a stacker. So we do have, you know, Festival, the one really long stacking event, which could lead to some difficulties. But the thing about it is that, I mean, these world tournament characters, I mean, we essentially can just count them as cold-blooded free-to-play characters, right? So, I mean, we can't anticipate that their stats are going to be very good. I mean, look at Kale's stats right there. Not very high at all. In terms of build, I have her, you know, maybe I could go a little bit more additional and just, like, really lean more into her stacking abilities. But, like, take a look at this. So, she gets a 50% attack stack and 20% defensive stack. That's what she's getting as per her super attack effects. So, I mean, that's also, like, a free-to-play character doing damage is not, like, I mean, Nova Shenron could do it. Like, we have seen it now, but, like, we're not going to anticipate that free-to-play characters are going to be doing damage like that. So, it really, she would have been a lot better had it been reversed and she was greatly stacking defense. That would be helpful. The other thing, too, is that Kale not opening with dodge. Like, she's going to be guarding, not dodging, which I just don't really think is going to lead to things being too good. So, I'm not really too sure what we'll do here. I guess we'll just run... I mean, I don't know. It's nice that she is supporting Peppy Gals, I guess. I don't know. Let's run Universe 6 somewhere and see how we do. We'll start in Special Battle, maybe the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta fight, and see how things go. Alright guys, we're loading in right away. So here we are in Special Battle. We got a decent little rotation here for Kale. So we're going to have most of her links up right away. You know, we do need to have her next to a Khalifa, right? So her links are here: Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, Battlefield Diva, Solid Support, Warriors of Universe 6, Tournament of Power, and Shattering the Limit is the link set that Kale is rocking right there. So obviously it's going to work well with all the different Universe 6 girls that we could potentially be running. Okay, so that's going to be good. Oh, while we're here too, remember, it's, you know, there is a big difference between 70% chance to guard and 100% chance to guard. So we would like to make sure that Khalifa is in rotation next to Kale. I do have the, you know, free-to-play Khalifa EZ8 as well. I think she probably should be okay right here in slot 1. Let's see what's going to happen. I'm going to put Kale in front of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta Super Attack, and let's see how it's going to go. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. I think Khalifa probably has to dodge all these, so... Alright. Well... sure. We'll come right back. Alright, guys, we're coming back in. Always good to open the video out with immediately failing an 80% dodge. That's always my fave. Alright. Alright, TEQ Khalifa. I don't know her exact dodge percentage, but it's very close to 100% with the team we're rocking. It might be 100%. I mean, I didn't sit here and count it up, but TEQ Khalifa should be very close to 100% dodge. Alright. Let's see how we're going to do here. Hopefully, Kale gets a chance to attack this turn. Hopefully, huh? Hopefully, dude. Hopefully. Alright, TEQ Khalifa. Let's go. Yeah, that Int Khalifa, by the way, that was an 80% chance to dodge she failed, plus the hidden potential system dodge. So, immediately loading into extreme bad luck. But, I mean, we've never seen that before, so it's not a big deal. Right, guys? Guys? We've never seen that before. Alright, Kale, let's see how we're going to do here. Alright, now remember, Kale is definitely not designed for special battle type content. It's, you know, festival and stuff. Alright, so we're getting our supers in. She's greatly stacking attack. She's getting a 20% defensive stack. Yeah, you know, what if both Kale and Khalifa just got 50% attack and defensive stacks? That's what they probably should have did, right? Okay, alright, normal right there. Was that hidden potential system to show normal? She is at double digits. Okay. How about the super? I mean, the fact that she is double digit tanking the normals is good. I mean, that's, you know, that's the difference. Like, a free-to-play character where they're like, we're gonna give him guard. Yeah, that's like what that looks like. Like, yeah, Khalifa could die, you know, to the first normal, but Khalifa would have, you know, an 80% chance to dodge that super. Wait, no. Oh, wait. I'm mistaken. Guys, sorry. Guys. Sorry. I'm mistaken. We actually opened this video out with a 70, an 80, a 90% chance to dodge. We had 90% chance to dodge, and we failed the first one. Dude, recording has been brutal for me lately. I don't know. That's good. Like, first of the video? First attack? Okay. What should we do? Should we just go into Festival? And just let Kale, like, you know, all right, let's come back on turn 5, turn 10. I might just do that, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I think Kale looks like she'll be at the level where, depending upon what it is, she could tank some normals and, like, some of these special events and stuff like that, special battle. So, like, you know, we could, you know, all right, let's do, you know, LR Kale and Khalifa showcase in one of these fights. And, like, I could probably bring Kale, get away with it. You know, she is supporting, which is nice. But if she's going to get targeted with the super attack, we're going to be left with hidden potential system, dodge or die. So, all right. All right, guys. What I'll do here is let's just see what Kale's stats look like. Oftentimes, the way I'm probably going to structure a lot of these, you know, Rainbow Showcases, I guess, for the end of 2025, is, you know, we could start in, like, you know, some, like, very, very relevant content, special battle, or, like, you know, the next generation Saiyans Supreme Magnificent Battle. But a lot of it is, I am mostly interested just to see, like, what the stats look like of the character. So remember, Kale, like, we looked at her in kind of, like, you know, short content. But this is where it's designed to see her. So, I don't know. I'll probably get up to maybe, like, turn 40 or so. Yeah, something like turn 40. Something like that. And we'll see what Kale is looking like as we get a lot of stacks in. I don't think Universe 6 is possible. Like, full Universe 6. I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think full Universe 6 is possible. I mean, I guess I should say without items, I should specify. Because I don't think you'll be able, no matter what, you're not going to have enough damage on turn 80 against, you know, the Daima Phase, Gogeta, and Vegito. I just don't think so. I don't, like, if this character's stacked right here, yeah. But this character doesn't stack. What we'll probably also do is we'll make sure to get the whatchamacallits, the double Khalifa active skill. Remember, Khalifa's active skill will give us massive stats, right? So, all right, I'm just going to come back. We'll come back every couple of turns. I'm going to come back maybe on, say, like, turn 10 or so. Or, you know, maybe, I guess, when we're able to do our first Khalifa active skill. And just kind of, like, see how Kale will slowly build up stats here. All right, guys. So we got you know, Kale now arrived here with Khalifa. I'm just gonna drop the Universe 6 buffing active skill as well. So now I've got the TEQ Kale and Int Khalifa together, and I'm just gonna go ahead and thrash up with the Universe 6 buffing active skill. So this will buff the entire team. Alright, so let's go ahead and get it here. Let's see how we're gonna do. I mean, I guess I'll probably just go to Kale from this point on. I don't know. It doesn't really matter too much, huh? Alright, so let's hit this. So now we're going to have the massive increase in stats. And we'll just kind of, like, keep going. Like, let's just go, you know, every maybe 5 or 6 turns or so or something like that. We'll come back and we'll see what Kale's looking like in terms of her stats right here, right? I mean, her damage should go up, I guess, pretty fast, considering she's greatly stacking attack every single time. But I think our defense really is going to be pretty unimpressive for the most part. All right, normal, of course. All right, yeah, we'll come back. We'll you know, every, you know, little bit, we'll come back and see, you know, how Kale's stats continue to increase here. All right, guys, so we're coming in a couple of turns later. We're on turn 18. Both Caulifla active skills are up. So here's what Kale looks like with 21 supers in the bank. We'll go, you know, I think we'll come back every little bit here and just keep, you know, seeing what Kale's stats get to. Just get a good, you know, kind of like idea of what Kale can look like as she's kind of like stacking up her stats and building up and building up and building up, right? Sorry, so Kale's up to what, 29 million right there? Okay. I mean, especially with her being able to do a lot of supers every turn, we could get her towards doing decent damage towards the end, I guess, but I just still think being able to do enough damage to clear the event is just probably not going to be in the cards, right? Alright, guys, I figure we'll get this turn right here, and then we'll do one more turn, like turn 44 or 42 or something like that. Let's see what Kale's looking like. This is with 42 supers, so, I mean, you know, she can build up a lot of stats. I mean, that's, you know, the type of character she is. She's a stacking character. As we go through a long fight, she can stack up quite a bit. I do wonder if maybe Peppy Gals is going to be attempted to be made a real team soon. Now, we're going to go into the, you know, Tanabata replacement, which is what? It's like the Transcendent Heat campaign or something like that, right? That's obviously going to be, you know, kind of like the first thing we'll see. But I think maybe the first Dokkan Fest of October, you know, maybe it could be like a Peppy Gal lead. Maybe. And if that was the case, perhaps this free-to-play Kale and Caulifla could be decent there, right? Because a bunch of the Kale and Cauliflas are pretty solid right now. We have TEQ KALE, we have the physical LR Kale and Caulifla, we have, you know, many options, right? So, all right, let's get one more rotation, like turn 42 or so, and then we'll finish up here. All right, guys, I think we could probably just go ahead and make this our final rotation of the video. So here's Kale with 56 supers. Let's just go ahead and let Kale do her thing. Let's see her stats, and then we can finish the video up here. We saw her in a short event. Didn't really go so well, although looks like Kale probably will be able to tank a lot of normals. I think like maybe like fully built up Goku Black normals would be a problem, of course, but like normals wouldn't be the worst ever for Kale to deal with. So here's the attack stats she's getting up to. I mean, these are like definitely like solid numbers, but you know, this is after, of course, 40 turns of stacking. So, you know, we've been going for quite a while here. All right, yeah, the hidden potential system additional normals in this run have been crazy. They've been nuts, dude. All right, so there we go, guys. There is Kale, the free-to-play Kale. I think maybe if Peppy Gals... I mean, Universe 6, we could try and do some runs and shit around, you know, here and there with it. But I think maybe if Peppy Gals had something, maybe there as well. We'll see. Alright, guys, so there was the EZA free-to-play World Tournament Kale. I would give her a sticker, but, I mean, I can't imagine her sticker's too crazy, right? So let's look at this. Yeah, not really the craziest, right? This is Ambition-Driven Power Kale. Her leader skill is Super Attack Type Key 3 and 120% of stats. Passive skill, Strength to overcome tension. She gets 260% attack and defense at the start of turn. Universe 6 or Peppy Gal category allies get 2 key 40% attack and defense. That's good. And then Pure Saiyan allies get 20% attack and defense as well. So remember, she would be giving, like other Kale and Cauliflas, 60% support. So, I mean, that with guard, with stacking, she's definitely not a throwaway, right? That's for sure. If there is a Caulifla ally on the team, and just an ally whose name includes Caulifla, Kale gets an extra 160% defense, a 70% chance to guard, and a guaranteed additional super. If there is an ally Caulifla in the turn, Kale's guard is guaranteed. Kale's first turn, she gets a guaranteed additional super. When attacking with 12 keys, she gets 120% attack and defense. And then after she does 6 attacks in battle, she gets an additional that has a 70% chance to be a super attack. So, again, I mean, geared more towards longer content, right? Her super attack is the Resist Blast. She gets a 50% attack stack, a 20% defensive stack. She does supreme damage and then greatly lowers enemy defense. It's just, you know, defense and offense are not equal in this game. If you swap these two, she's a significantly better character. Just how it is, right? If she was getting 50% defense and 20% attack, she'd be way better. So there's that. 12 key multiplier, 140% normal level for like free-to-play, you know, banner unit type characters. Link set is Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, Battlefield Diva, Solid Support, Warriors Universe 6, Turn Up Power, and Shattering the Limit. Here is what we've got going on with that. All of the Universe 6 girls are here. Maybe we could have like a, you know, you never know when LR Kefla is going to drop or something, right? I guess. And then the last thing we want to do here is take a look at Kale's categories. So Kale, of course, is on the Peppy Gal category, you know, which just had a couple of new characters. I do like Ranfan. The Videl obviously sucks ass, but, you know, it is what it is. So there's Peppy Gals. Then Kale is also on the Universal Survival Saga. So more and more characters here. Yeah, man. I'm telling y'all, I would not be shocked to see the upcoming, like, Tanabata replacement being Turn Up Power. Then Kale is also on Pure Saiyans. You know, ridiculous team that's always getting buffed like crazy. Kale is also on the Universe 6 category here. Okay. More and more buffs. I mean, we've had quite a few buffs to Universe 6, you know, this year. We'll see if we get any more, right? Kale is also on the Rapid Growth category. That's good, because this is one of these, like, really small, weird teams. So, I mean, just like a buff like this would, you know, what I call this is, like, raising the floor of the category, right? The floor of your Rapid Growth team is much better with the Kale and Caulifla existing. Kale is also on Bond of Friendship. I'm really hoping Bond of Friendship gets a true leader skill soon, because we've had quite a few good characters on it, and Chilai is now Easy 8 and ready to go, so that would be cool. Kale is also on the Tournament Participant category, you know, category that they've been spamming all year long. Tournament Participant. And then finally, Kale is a Super Bosses character as well, so she could help for some of those tough Super Bosses missions. That's good. That's good, right? As time goes on, more and more, you know, buffs will show up to help with some of these tough missions. So there we go. There is the World Tournament free-to-play Kale. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys next time.